Hi guys. So this is just a little bit of a thought for the day. So I've got a competition at the weekend with Otto. I'm just going to go and do a couple of advanced mediums, and I was just thinking about it today and thinking about what people have said to me about their worries about competing in the past. So a lot of people get nervous about competing because I don't know, they think that people are going to watch them and judge them and negatively, and be negative about them. So I just wanted to touch on that and kind of how I deal with that, I guess, in the hope that it might help you with your competition nerves. So basically, the main thing I think about is that we're all on our own journey, and what you've got to remember is the people watching don't necessarily know the journey that you've been on with your horse or that you're going on. So the stuff that they are judging you on, if they're judging you at all, by the way, because a lot of the time they're probably not. It's all going on in your own head. But if they are, it's not truth based. Yeah, people are being negative about the way that you ride. It's not based on truth because they don't know where you've been with your horse and where you're going to go or where you want to go. So yeah, just think about that when the next time you get worried about it, because if it's if it's not truth, it's really it it doesn't. I don't know how to explain it. You know what I mean, though. If there's no truth in it, there's nothing there to worry about. Yeah, it's just idle gossip, or um, maybe someone's even jealous of where you've got to with your horse, and then so they feel the need to make negative comments about it. So um, please try not to worry about it. Just go there with your aims, because the minute you start worrying about what other people are thinking, you stop concentrating on your horse and your test, and then it will go wrong. Yeah, and you'll give them something to talk about. So just focus on your horse, like when you ride at home, when you're training and you're practicing. Go to the competition and do the same. Because just remember, your horse doesn't know that people are talking about you or that that's what you're worried about. All he knows is that, oh, hold on a minute, mum's not riding me like she normally does at home. I don't understand. And then they get nervous then as well. So just go, ride them like you do at home, give your horse the confidence, which will help give yourself the confidence, because you can do it. You can do it. Like, just go out and do your best and don't worry about the comments that people give you, because they don't mean anything and they don't change anything. Another thing I want you to think about is just believe you can do it. Yeah? You've done it at home. You've done all the training. You know, you can do it. Don't be your own worst critic. Yeah, there's no point in that at all, and you'll just end up not enjoying yourself, and that's not what it's about, is it? It's not what we ride horses for. We ride them to enjoy ourselves and have a good time, and like just get that amazing feeling that they give you that you don't get from anything else in your life. So don't go out there and judge yourself harder than anybody else will judge you, and um don't be negative about yourself, because it's not fair and it's not fun. Just go out and enjoy yourself, and um remember what you're doing it for. The next thing, like, just remember it can go wrong with horses, and it does quite often. Yeah, that we're not perfect, we're just human, so we make errors all the time, forget where we're going, or like don't ride it properly or prepare for the movement well enough. Like it happens to everyone from the bottom levels all the way up to the top. So don't beat yourself up about that. And we're riding horses at the end of the day, and they're animals, and they've got feelings and they've got emotions as well, and they're the same. Sometimes they just don't have a good day, they don't perform at their best, they're not feeling it, that they get a bit nervous. So do you know, if you have them days where it's just everything seems to have gone wrong and you think, why am I doing this? Just remember it's one day, yeah? And tomorrow's a different day, and just pick yourself up and try again. Also, it does us good to remember that failure is actually a good thing. And without failure, you'd never learn and you'd never get better. So, um, if you fail, just learn from it. Yeah, move on, grow, and develop from it. That's all failure's there to do. It just teaches us a lesson so we can think to ourselves, okay, that didn't go well today. Why didn't it go well? Yeah, think about what you could have done differently to make it go better, and then try that and see how that works, and watch yourself grow and develop from there. Because I know with my horse, it's been a long, hard road, and he has definitely not made it easy for me, but I probably haven't made it easy for him quite a lot of the time either. And I know there's been plenty of times where I've prepared for a show and I've thought, yeah, I've done the best I can there, and this is how we do it. And I've took him to a show, and it's gone so wrong, and I thought, why is this happening? And then when I sit back and I think about it, I'm like, oh, do you know what? Like, I cantered down the centre line to start that test into halt, and he was like, what? Canter to halt? Because I haven't practiced it at home enough. I haven't gone round at home and prepared and practiced it until like we were on point, and then I take him to a show and I expect him just to remember it from the last time we were at a show. Um, it doesn't work that way. But I've learnt that through failing. Yeah. So I failed. It's gone really badly, and I've gone away and thought, well, that's because in training at home I didn't do it, or maybe I didn't do it in the warm up as much as I should have done, or maybe I was riding around the warm up too busy looking at everyone else thinking, oh my god, their horse goes better than mine, or they ride better than I do, or look at her sit and trot, isn't it amazing? And all that, while doing all that, I'm not concentrating at all on me and Otto. And Otto's like, Mum, where have you gone? Like, I can't do this by myself. So just try and remember, failure's not always a bad thing. And then my last thought on this for today, I think, is just push yourself. Yeah, I've heard so many people say to me, oh, I'd really love to go up a level in dressage, but my sit and trot's not amazing, or my half pass isn't quite perfect. We've all got to start somewhere. Just go out and do it. Just do it. Yeah? Don't wait for tomorrow, because you'll never get there, yeah? When you've got it at home, and even if it's not perfect at the show yet, go out, keep doing it, because you need the practice away from home in that show atmosphere. And if you never expose yourself and your horse to that atmosphere, it's never going to get better, is it? So, if it's going along at home and then you think it all goes to pot when you go to a show, just keep going. Get that experience under your belt for you and your horse. The more you go, the more relaxed you'll be in that situation, the more relaxed your horse will be. Yeah, and then the better everything will get. So you need to just sometimes just go and push yourself, yeah? When you think I can't do it, stop. That little voice in your head, shut it up and say, oh, hold on, I can do it at home. And I've just got to go out and learn how to do it away from home. Okay, I think that's it for me on the whole competition thing. For today, I just wanted to share them few thoughts with you that I know quite a lot of us get when we go out competing. I hope it helped, and I'll speak to you again soon.